खुश रहो बेटिया. I, JBN Varsha Singh from Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University. Our today's topic of the session is PHP from the subject of web development technique. PHP is a server-side scripting language. First of all, you have to understand what is scripting language and what is server-side scripting language and what is client side scripting language. So guys, we have already discussed about JavaScript, which is client side scripting language, but nowadays JavaScript is also used for server side scripting language, right? PHP is also called backend language, which is used in backend. So scripting language is a script is a set of programming instructions that is interpreted at runtime. A scripting language is a language that interprets scripts at runtime. Scripts are usually embedded into other software environment. The purpose of scripts is usually to enhance the performance or perform routine tasks for an application. The server-side scripts are interpreted on the server, while client-side scripts are interpreted by the client application. Right? So now we will see what is PHP. PHP is a server-side scripting language, as I have said earlier, that is used to develop a static web page or dynamic web page or web application. So PHP stands for Hypertext Preprocessor, but in earlier days it is called personal home page also. PHP scripts can only be interpreted on a server that has PHP installed. The client computers accessing the PHP scripts require a web browser only. A PHP file contains PHP tags and ends with the extension of .php. If you have to save your program of PHP, then you have to use extension .php, right? So now we will see what is programming language versus scripting language. So programming language has all the features needed to develop complete application, but in scripting language mostly used for routine task only, which is assigned for the which is assigned. The code has to be compiled before it can be executed in programming language, but in scripting language the code is usually executed without compilation. This is because if you run any page or reload the page on web browser, you don't need to you don't want to wait for a while. So there is no need for execution compilation, so it can execute without any compilation. In programming language, there is no need to be embedded into other languages, but in scripting language, usually embedded into other software environments also. Right. So, what does PHP do, and what is its basically syntax? So, PHP syntax is like this: as you have written in HTML code syntax, it is also in PHP syntax. You have to follow this syntax when you start your program for PHP. So you have to open the tag and then you have to give a question mark and then you can write PHP echo hello world. Echo is used for writing in PHP if you want to write something. So a PHP file can also contain tags such as HTML and client-side scripts such as JavaScript also. HTML is an added advantage. When learning PHP language, you can even learn PHP without knowing HTML, but it is recommended that if you know the HTML, then you have you can learn PHP easily, right? Database management system is also involved in PHP.
DBMS or database powered application, database management system is needed. For more advanced topics such as interactive application and web services, you will need JavaScript and XML, right? So this is the introduction part of PHP. This is all about this session. Thank you class. If any query regarding this session, please comment below. This digital session version 2.0 provided by Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University. Thank you class.